Okay, right. Hi, hey, hello. Let's continue this then. I've got it on my brain that I want to start this stream early so that I can hopefully. Well, I don't want to say I want to wrap the damn thing up because I don't want to jinx it, but I kind of want to hopefully wrap this up. Hello, Panda. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hey, Goldtier. Nice to have you here. Hello. Hope you're both doing well. Blah, la, 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 la. I totally agree with you, Goldtier. Totally agree. So, here we are again. Dark Souls 2. The game I've been playing for way Dark Souls too long. I want it done. I want it out of the way. Is that expectant? Yes. That's why I would like for 5 years. Not quite. That joke was decent. Thanks, Panda. I try. For 5 years now. I've been playing this game for about 10 months on and off stream, Goldtier. But it feels like I've been playing it for 5 years. Yes. It needs to go. Hey, Yuji. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Come on. Can we just bop? Thank you. Yeah, the sooner I can get this done out of the way, Goldtier, the sooner I can get on with other stuff. It's been about 10 months. I would need to go back and look, but I can tell you it's like about just under a year-ish. Then Roblox stream. Roblox stream will be on Sunday. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, we'll do Roblox on Sunday, I think. Isn't this game hard? Yeah. Kinda, Panda. It's more just a perseverance thing than anything else, rather than a question of difficulty. Hello, Matt. Welcome. Sunday, Yuji. Saturday will be Jackbox. As a heads up. Did I check Duolingo? No, Matt, I didn't. I did get an email about the chess thing the other day from Duolingo, though. They were like, oh, yes, we've brought chess. And I was like, yes, I have been told as such. I haven't actually been on it in a while. Okay. Bop. Get this out of the way. Right, I need to remember to lure these guys one at a time. You want to beat one of the hardest bosses in the game with the starting weapons in Legend of Zelda. You memorize the attack patterns. Good stuff, Panda. Well done. There is a... They just said, let's make a movie instead of an ad. Yeah, probably. That sounds about right. There are people, Panda, that have done Ocarina of Time with... There's the what's dubbed the 3 heart run, where you don't gain any extra health and you just do the game with the default starting 3, which is rather cool. I certainly couldn't be one of those people. I haven't played enough. I mean, I've played a bit of Ocarina of Time, but for instance, I certainly couldn't do it even with Majora's Mask or Wind Waker or anything like that, regardless of it. You're reporting? What do you mean? You're a hacker in Roblox? Oh, because you're saying because Geltia said that she's a hacker. Why'd you report your own sister? Snitches get stitches, come on. You meant to stick up for family. In the words of that one guy, there's nothing stronger than family. You're really good at Tears of the Kingdom, but the other ones you suck at. Well, Panda, as long as there's one that you enjoy, you don't have to be good at every single one, do you? That's just how it goes. I'm also the same with a few game series where there's one I'm relatively decent at and then the others I'm just like, nah, they're not as good. Or I don't like them as much, or they're boring, or I'm just bad at them. Like everybody here is always nice. Well, to be fair, Panda, treat others as you want to be treated. Manners don't cost a thing but are worth a lot. Insert other mantras I tend to try to endorse on stream. You know? We're here to have a good time. And dragging everyone else down does not bring up a good time. So kindness is not necessary, but definitely encouraged. Yuji is joking. Yeah, right. We all know he's going to throw you under the bus. Your birthday was 5 days ago. Happy birthday, Panda. Happy birthday. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good set of celebrations? Nice. You just went to the mall when your friends got a bunch of stuff. Lovely, Panda. It's not about what you do, it's the company you keep for it. Hello, Tony. Welcome, welcome. Mr. Harvard boy. Nice to have you here. I say Mr. Harvard boy. I don't mean boy. Boy indicates young, either youthfulness or immaturity. That is not you. You are a Harvard man. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice to have you here as always. And I did not hit you in the back, did I? But you tried to hit me. What's up with this? You're talking to your friend in TikTok. What does TikTok have private message settings? Oh, I suck. I'm Die. Thank you forever. Do I use CapCut? No, I do not use CapCut. You have spoke to me about CapCut before though, haven't you, Yuji? Or was that someone else like Bester? I don't remember. I know someone was asking me about CapCut. To which I have to say, a lot of editing softwares are relatively similar. Or at the least they have the same, generally have the same base premise of equipment or capacity within them. But I can't talk about the nuances of CapCut because I don't know. I've only used a couple editing softwares in the past. It's like a subbing CapCut. Okay. Every single day you get subscribed because you had your YouTube channel for 5 days and you have 5 subscribers. Good stuff, Panda. That's actually relatively decent for getting your channel back onto things. What's up, Matt? What are you saying, bro? What's up, Matt? Matt, what's the problem? Is something up that I can help you with? Okay. You have Snapchat, Roblox, Discord, CapCut. Alright, a light motion X recorder. Is that banned user? Not at all, Portable. Oh, that you mean because he was banned? Yeah. Nice to have you here, Portable. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hope your day's going well so far. You can see I'm back at this damn game. I'm swelling with the determination to get this thing finished as much as possible. I'm not saying it will be done today. But what I am saying is that today should hopefully be a longer session to get more done. You're pretty bored. At least you're, even if you're bored, at least you're pretty. But that's a bit self-acknowledging, isn't it? To call yourself a pretty bored. Normally you wait for other people to tell you that you're pretty. You know, modesty. I know you're using it as the... I know you're not saying it as that. I'm only trying to... You swear you thought this was a Roblox stream. It's funny looking Roblox. I mean, I know the game's old, but it's not that blocky. You're beautiful, Unc. Ah, you charmer, you. Oh, there's a guy right in front of my face dealing damage. How about we not focus on the thing far away and actually go for the backstab? I suppose it's more of a back bonk with those thing. This is Roblox. It's just a game within Roblox. Every game is a game within Roblox. This game also just has circular blocks. So you know it's not within Minecraft. But honestly, Roblox is older than Dark Souls 2. Isn't Roblox initially 2012? This game's 2014. Fairly certain that the earlier builds of Roblox are actually older than Dark Souls 2. My voice is cool. Thanks. The jury's still out on whether or not I'm cool. So far, it's still determined by what kind of t-shirt I'm wearing. My criteria for cool is currently how my oldest nephew judges me. Roblox is 13 years old. Yeah. This game's 11. Have I watched SDS? You're going to have to let me know what SDS means. And then I'll give you a yes or a no. Excuse me? That's an unfortunate poke. 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, I've read Nanatsu no Taizou. I've done the whole thing, Tony. Where are you at? Actually, funny you mention it, Tony. My buddy watched all the anime at the same time I was reading all the manga. And today he messaged me letting me know that there's going to be a... It kind of looks like Genshin Impact style, but it is based on 7 Deadly Sins. You're rewatching season 1. So have you... Oh, you've seen it all before, right? So you know about the plot, so I wouldn't spoil anything. But who's your favourite of the crew, Tony? Because I actually quite like... You're going to go to your cousins. Alright, have a nice time. Thanks for being here as always, Gautier. Melodious. I actually really like Escanor, to be fair. Melodious is alright. He's cool. I think it's probably actually Escanor. What's your favourite anime? You can't answer because there's too many you like. Yeah, my answer used to just be Steins Gate, to be fair, Panda. I'd just be like, yeah, my favourite anime is Steins Gate. Nowadays, I don't know what I can say. But yeah, thanks, Gautier. Honour and a pleasure. Catch you soon. Have fun with your cousins. Takes forever to chat on the browser version of whatever. There we go. Boomerunk eventually got there. Hello, Clonoa. I call it Tank Souls 2 because, well, this is a tank build, my friend. The whole thing is about being a tank. Even though in the last sort of 10-15 hours of gameplay, I've been quite enjoying the bonk sticks, where I just do this. Bonk. So I almost would instead have called it Bonk Souls if I thought about this build from the get-go. But, you know, Tank Souls 2 it is. You didn't ask, but the first Dark Souls I was a mage. Have I watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No, the new Big Four have pretty much all swept over me. And of the old Big Three, I've watched a little bit of One Piece. Don't tell Black, but I've told him before I've watched the first 10 episodes, but I'm trying not to summon him right now. I've watched all of the original Naruto, but not Shippuden, and I've watched most of Bleach. In Dark Souls 2, if you wear a full max level Smelter Demon armor, you become Virgil Chair. Really? Yeah, I've not watched Demon Slayer either, Tony. That's definitely part of the new Big Four, isn't it? Because the current Big Four are Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh yeah, there's a troll around here. Whoop! I forgot about that. Sorry. The other big parts of the Big Four. Chainsaw Man. And another one. I haven't watched any of them. You have to go. Have a good day though. Thanks, Panda. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. And I'll catch you again soon. Gojo would whoop Sukuna. It's enough with the anime time for the 6 digits. Portable, they banned 6 digits over here. No longer do you get the funny numbers. For real? To be fair, and part of the Big Three, or old Big Three, technically was Dragon Ball. I've seen Dragon Ball Z. I refuse to watch GT. All Bro has to is activate Domain and Sukuna is cooked. Yeah, but there's different power levels, isn't there, within anime? And the different ones. Dragon Ball is arse, you reckon? Ooh, that's a strong take. It's a very strong take. I give you that the plot within Dragon Ball gets a bit iffy at times. Like you just think, really? But I really like Cell, for instance. The Cell game saga was great. I really enjoyed the Saiyaman saga. Hey, Player One. Nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Dark Souls deserves so much respect for adding stuff like dual wielding. You can dual wield in this? Can you? Are you telling me that... hold on. What about my big bonky sticks? Can I dual wield my big bonky sticks, do you reckon? Even though, to be fair, Klonoa, this game has almost put me off from playing Dark Souls 3 because the first one was good, minus the last boss. Then this game's been kind of mid, honestly. But you know what, Klonoa? To each their own on their opinions, and if you really enjoy this game, then I'm glad for you, and I'm glad to be able to have you here. I mean, I'm glad to have you here regardless, but, you know, I'm glad you get to enjoy somebody still playing Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 3, you can't dual wield. Really? Ah. Well then. I think my biggest criticism of Dark Souls 1 is the final boss. I did the entire game with a magic build. I got basically a pitiful little dagger on the final boss and just treated it like a parry tutorial. And despite not really parrying the entire playthrough, I absolutely nailed the guy a few attempts after starting it. What about the anime? What about the animes where the protagonists have their eyes covered? Also, yes, I was getting bopped on by another mage while trying to backstab. Oh! There's a fog there. How about this time I try running through? Dark Souls 3, the dual wield weapons, you can't duel with two weapons that you picked. Your favourite is either King or Ban, you reckon? I'm not a big fan of King, to be honest. That's just me, but... Right, I need to see this. Oh my god, you can dual wield big boys! Klonoa, you have totally opened my eyes. I might not use it, but I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing. I know what you're talking about, Portable. I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't think I don't. In Dark Souls 2 or Elden Ring, you can get creative and dual wield any weapons you want. See, now, I was considering Klonoa after this game to maybe, instead of go Dark Souls 3... I shouldn't have, he's going to keep talking about it. Oh, don't worry, Tony, I'm on everybody's wavelength, including Portables. Even though carrying that is also not helping my weight right now. So, it's making me less mobile. I was wondering why I was moving so slow, and then it hit me. I think the better thing to do would just be to go and reset. I know it seems silly, but that was way too derpy of me, and it's like a 3-second walk. So yeah, this was actually worth it. And I think I'm just going to run through to the fog. Either you might Dark Souls area like Shrine of Amar, the worst. There's the other area that I need to go back to. Elizabeth or Diane? Elizabeth, easy. I mean, Diane's just way too clingy. I mean, she is literally the deadly sin of envy. That'd be a bit too much. Also, from a manga point of view, Elizabeth's a far better character. I've watched a couple episodes of Seven Deadly Sins of the anime, but really I'm the manga reader for it. And Elizabeth is portrayed so much cooler in the manga than Diane. So that's my take. To be fair, Klonoa, no game is truly perfect, is it? 7 deadly frames, exactly, Portable. 7 deadly panels. It's not quite a 7-page Muda in Golden Wind, because Giorno goes on an absolute ham spree. Yeah, we're just ignoring this. Neat, you guys have spells, and they hone in like arrows do in this game. Do I know Melodious is a predator? Yeah, he kind of is, isn't he? Elizabeth Satine, he's like 3,000 years. Yeah, But, you know, he's technically just immortalized, isn't he? The 3,000 years thing is just like, because he literally cannot die. Also, it's going to be annoying to run straight through, I think, based on what I've just done. That JoJo 7-part trailer got you tweaking. Oh, I mean, Steel Ball Run's another thing, Clonoa. Steel Ball Run is just so good. I mean, originally it wasn't even going to be part of the JoJo universe. Araki was initially going to do that as an independent standalone series. And then he sort of was like, nah, I'm going to throw it back in as a JoJo. Which is why when you first read the first chapter of Steel Ball Run, you don't see Johnny. And it focuses on Zeppeli because he wanted to deviate from the JoJo series. But have, like, references. Being immortal is amazing in your opinion. I mean, that... forever is a long time, Tony. Forever is a long time. Best of the 10 Commandments. Oh, I can't remember the 10 Commandments too well, Tony. Yeah, in part 6 the power scaling was too broken. I mean, yeah, Weather Report is bonkers. Yeah, sorry Tony, I can't say about the 10 Commandments because it's been so long. Melodious' brother is too strong. Oh, he's obnoxiously tenacious, isn't he? Because he gets taken down by Melodious. Then he gets taken down by... And then he fights Escanor. And then he fights Melodious again, right? And then he inevitably fights Elizabeth, if I recall. Honestly, the part 6 ending was good. I liked... I know it got bad rap, but I like Stone Ocean, to be fair, Clonoa. And he loses every time. Yeah. But every time he comes back, slightly more of a pain in the ass. Again, it's been quite a while since I read the series, but I do know that I enjoyed 7 Deadly Sins. Nice try, dummy. And he comes back flying. Yeah. I mean, like, it's insane, isn't it? Which is why eventually Elizabeth has to deal with him because she gets wings and shit, don't she? Because she's actually part angel or whatever. Spoilers for anyone that doesn't know anything about 7 Deadly Sins, but the series has been out for a lot of years now. I don't think I'm truly spoiling anything. Not gonna lie. Or am I saying that just to cover my back? You decide. Yeah, I'm going to have to take out a few enemies in here. Favorite was when they're in the maze. Yes! That's cool. You haven't watched it and you don't care? Excellent. You'd probably rather talk about Sekirei, wouldn't you, Portable, to be fair? Or some such. Or like Freezing. Good series. What, 7 Deadly? Or Sekirei? Because actually Sekirei is kind of underrated. Not gonna lie. Millsy says Matt. Hello Matt, what's up? But yeah, 7 Deadly series is decent and got less of a... I mean, I've nearly finished. I'm 2 steps close to the end game. Excellent, Clonoa. That does bring a smile to my face. And yes, it was a rhetorical title, but yes, it gave the implication that I'm looking forward to finishing this up. Freezing. Oh yeah, Paul. There you go. There's a new series that you haven't seen before that you might want to look into, or like Mackenkie or some such. There's a couple series that I know you'd enjoy. I mean, lots of them. Even though one I actually quite enjoyed was Infinite Stratos, which I watched mainly because of Kana Hanazawa voicing Charlotte Dunois. Because that was when I was truly watching everything she was in. Wait a second, I took the damage from it as I was attacking it. tell you did an amazing job for actually reaching this far. Well, to be fair, Clonoa, I have also been teetering in and out of the DLC, supposedly. Portable's been helping me, and then I've been sidetracking myself, and I've been walking into like various bits I shouldn't be, even though I've been just trying to get back to the main line. Which Naruto have I watched? Naruto. I've watched 50 or so episodes of Shippuden. I've not watched it for a little while, so I'm a little out of the loop. It's amazing I haven't rage quit it yet. Hey, I did Dark Souls. I can do Dark Souls 2. It's just persevering and actually finishing the game up, you know? That's all it is. It's not a case of difficulty, is it? It's perseverance with the Souls games, I would say. Unless my take is wrong. I mean, to be fair, it's a matter of opinion, isn't it? You say it's amazing I haven't rage quit yet, Portable, but there's kind of a reason why I've been taking so long to complete the game. I kind of rage quit out of boredom, didn't I, technically? I'm at the point where I realised that he's a... I don't know, Tony. I probably need to watch a couple episodes before the one I'm at for Shippuden to get back into thing. Dark Souls 1 is much harder than 2, you reckon? I had far more fun with Dark Souls 1 than I have done with 2. I also don't like the homing missiles in Dark Souls 2 like that. Homing projectiles is a bit annoying. Sorry, I will get through this, just bear with me. I'll need to. I realise he has the tail beast locked in him. Oh, he'd worked out that he had, oh yes, the Juriki thing that you're talking about is those who have got the tailed beasts inside them. He's already met, I can't remember the fox's name, a couple times. Yeah, sorry Tony, it's been a while since I watched Shippuden Naruto as well. One of my friends who's a pretty big Naruto fan actually tried to convince me not to watch the original and just jump to Shippuden, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna watch the beginning. I actually quite like Naruto as default. Your first Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, you actually have fun with it more than Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls. Yeah, exactly. You know what, Clonoa? That's a very intriguing way of looking at it, isn't it? Your first experience can often be a determinant. Another big one I would think of is the Civilization series. That's right, Kurama. Yep. Yeah. Again, information I forgot. Sorry, Tony. It's not knowing, it's literally forgetting. Even though, to be honest, when it comes to Naruto, I think we can agree on one thing, and that is that Guy is absolutely awesome. No, Rock Lee, sorry. Rock Lee was my favourite, not Guy. Guy's cool, but Rock Lee was where it's at. He's such a fun character. Yours is yeah. Absolutely, Clonoa. I understand that. And like I say, everybody's got preferences. I mean, I might have been saying that I found Dark Souls 2 pretty but look who's still playing it. If I truly wasn't enjoying it, I would be playing it just because I don't like it. I haven't made it to the 4th Ninja War at all, Tony, no. I know that's several hundred episodes into Shippuden. I'm literally like double-digit episodes. I'm aware of the 4th Ninja War, but I haven't got to that arc yet, to my knowledge. But again, I haven't watched it in a while. And I also probably won't watch it for a little while because I also need to finish Uma Musume. I need to go back and finish Vinland Saga. Etc, etc. I do kind of have a anime watch plan. Yeah, Madara is far. So far, which Dark Souls boss has been my favourite? Ooh, I really had it was a very easy fight, but I loved the fighting the pursuer and just getting on the ballista turret and just like insta-gibbing him. That was so much fun. What else? That's what I enjoyed. It was a bit annoying, but I quite liked the Squalid Queen, Aliana, the Squalid Queen. That fight was alright. What else? Can't really say much more than that, honestly. Sakura or Ino? I'd probably say Ino. You like the Smelter Demon, Clonoa? Yeah, it's a pretty good aura farming boss, that's for sure. It was decently fun. It was decently fun. I didn't like I thought one of the more boring bosses was the initial stone giant thing. That was kind of boring. The Smelter Demon's in Night Rain. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. And Itachi, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Itachi, but that's how you can probably tell I'm not far through Shippuden. Sorry, I'm sort of half keeping myself muted a little bit while stuff's going on in and around the place. Dark Souls 2 got a reasonable amount wow. Dark Souls 2 got a reasonable amount of love in Night Rain, did it? I can only say that I've seen a bit of Night Rain footage, Clonoa, but not that much. Am I okay? Absolutely, Tony. Apologies, I'm having to sort of half mute myself while there's stuff going in and around. So I'm just making it that the audio doesn't come through to annoy you guys quite as much. So I apologise, but I will have tried to unmute to respond back to you guys where possible. That's on me. I just went quiet. Yeah, I muted myself. Specifically because otherwise you just hear... I'm sure the background noise is coming in pretty badly. No, not badly. The Duke's Dear Freya, which is the spider boss in Night Rain. Oh, that's cool. Dear Freya, that's the spider lady that you can sacrifice stuff to in that place, right? Or is that someone else? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't bother you, Tony, but it kind of bothers me that it comes through. So, rather than you guys having to deal with it, I'd rather just cut off the source of it. I haven't encountered Dear Freya. The big spider in Cove tells Dora. I don't think I've done Dear Freya yet then. Sorry, Clonoa. I'm getting myself confused, buddy. Clearly it's something I haven't done yet. Dear Freya is before the Shrine of Amana, is it? Oh, is it the... If I've done it, is it the... Let's have a look. Is it one that you get a proper soul from? Oh yeah, the Looking Glass Knight was silly easy. Send the summary... It's an optional boss, it's missable. Was it the one in that fog area? Maybe. It's one of the 4 Lord Souls. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem like something I've done yet then. I know I've got a few Souls of all sorts, but you can sort of see what I've done. Oh yeah, the Covetous Demon was an okay boss as well. I remember that much. Also, I know this is Dark Souls. I'm fairly certain it said about Executioner's Chariot. Was it this one with the chariot that goes round in a circle? I thought that was Dark Souls 1. But either way, that was a fun boss. Having to go round the circle to get rid of the chariot with the spikes on it. It's one of the 4 Lord Souls, so if I've missed it, I need to go back for it then, Clonoa, is what you're saying. Thanks for the knowledge. I'll do my best to endeavour at some point, because it sounds like I need to do it. You can skip the Lord Souls if you reach 1 million. You can skip the Lord Souls if I reach 1 million souls. Ah. I probably don't have 1 million souls. I've had 2.3 million souls. Okay, I've had more than that then. I didn't know I had that many. Sorry, Tony, you don't have to apologise for falling asleep, mate. You need to get yourself... having rest is more important than being here. As long as you're doing okay, that's what matters. That's what matters. Right. Okay. I want to try taking on these mages properly one at a time now. Come on, close enough? Just your pillow feels amazing? Good. That sounds like a good time, honestly. That sounds like my kind of party. Right, you're just going to keep trying to hit me. I'm just going to go in and bop you. It's worked in the past, it will work now. This character in this point of the game will blast Freya in 4 hits. Yeah. I mean, I haven't invested truly into strength. I think I've got 50 strength. Then the rest of it, I've tried to be more tanky. I was almost considering changing this build because I've got one of the redo things, but turn it into no armor and just get a whole bunch of strength just to ush it. But I might do that another time. When your pillow's cold and you don't have a blanket, that just hits different. Tony, are you trying to ask me to bring you more pillows underneath, mate? I already told you no yesterday. Gotta keep the meme alive somehow, I suppose. Or was that Maddie last night? Fine. Accept your place. Freya, bruh, 50 strength, we're cooked. Something like that. You're still using Jake as a pillow. Poor Jake. What did Jake do to deserve that? Oh, that went through the pillar, you say. It's because we talk about damn pillows. Oh. Nice. Fire seed. Fire seed D's nuts, am I right? Alright, what do you want to do? You're still using Jake as a pillow man. Absolutely portable. A lot of people are wanting to use Jake as a pillow man. Jake just is the pillow man. Okay, let's bop. I know that there's... Yeah, I remembered you, don't worry. Okay. Let's deal with this little guy. Ignore the homing missile. Except still get hit by it because reasons. He knows you're the one that said it, Tony. He's just messing around. He's just yanking your chain. It's one of the worst areas in the game. Along with the time attack area that you said was total arse. That I may eventually go back and do at some point. We'll see. I'm just going to run past the troll, shall I? Maybe I just run past the troll. You hate being yanked. If in doubt, yank it out. Oh no, wait, I can't just run past this area because there's like 2 mages. He said it twice, you said it the 3rd time. All good things come in 3s after all. Oh, one of the enemies there was one of these knight dudes. Excellent. Nice and simple. Archdrake mace, you say? That sounds amazing. And, oh, I can kind of just go in these buildings and go around the guys. Please? Please tell me I can just truly go around them? Can I just have brother in your daughter and reset a timer for 18 years? Counting down the seconds. Oh, that wasn't quite the back. Oops. Yeah, these are annoying, these mages, because they hit me through the critical backstabs. I know it's a joke. It's good. It's funny. I like it. Oh. No. What? How did... Huh? I didn't even see the... I was trying to get away from the spell. I didn't see it. That's a shame. Again, apologies for skill issue. Expect no less than usual, huh? It is what it is. It's alright though. The more times I take out the other people, the less times they can spawn in total. You'd run through. Do you think I should just... If I just unarmor... Run through with the occasional dodge, yeah. Let's do this. Alright. I was wanting to dodge... I was wanting to just run through before portable, but I think you raise a good point. They're annoying. If I leave myself with armor on, they're just gonna... I'm gonna be slow enough for them to hit me, but this should be fine. Maybe I even de-equip the shield. Also, this will save me some flasks. He says, moments before death. Can I cut through there? No, I don't think so. With the occasional dodge, get an egg sandwich. Yeah, so I'll de-equip the shield as well, I think. Let's make it that I'm as maneuverable as possible. I think would be a great plan. Give me a second, I've got to sip my tea. Alright, 38% encumbered. I should be nice and quick. Here's hoping. Alright, this is the one. He says. He says things to say moments before death. This is the one. I know what I'm like. I curse myself. You're eating chips. Cool. Good stuff, Tony. Sounds like a great plan. Nope. Get out of here. No, I meant get out of here. Here you go. He curses me. Exactly. I just curse myself, Tony. I don't need anyone to curse me. I just curse myself. They're still following. Get out of here. Apparently diarrhea is the third most common cause of death. Really? You know what the number one cause of death is, don't you? It's living. Being alive is the most common cause of death. In the same way that the most common cause of divorce is marriage. Alright, let's... Okay, I can't go up the pavement there. Just got dookied on. Right. Without armor, they just they whatchamacallit, they stagger me when they hit me. Oh well. And the most common form of accidents in the workplace, Bauble, is slips, trips and falls, mate. Oh. There's a flaw there. You're going to head off to sleep? Sure thing, Tony. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Honour and a pleasure as always. Get a good rest. And I'll catch you soon. Let's try the running through again, but better. Yeah, again but better, I feel. At least you think so. Thinking's also a pretty dangerous cause of death. Which is why we get the Darwin Awards. Let's be honest. Whoop! Ah, you telling me that I really didn't dodge on the first one? I thought the jump would have given me enough distance. Supposedly not. Such is life, huh? Such is life. Alright, those guys are slow because they're wearing armor. Wouldn't be me. Okay, let's instead just try actually just rolling rather than doing jump rolls. Problem is that some of these shots are hitting across the water but not actually showing up, but so it makes it a little harder to know where they are in relation to me. Whoop. That was luck. Don't put that under anything other than blind luck. Right, we're nearly there. You get diarrhea like once a month. That's about par for the course, isn't it? Most people get constipated or diarrhea about every month or so. Or am I just talking out my butt? I need to be able to get up that way. Ow. No, don't hit me with the everything. Okay, I have to go that way to go through. Right. I'm getting used to the run path. I know this hasn't gone well, but I'm now used to the run path. In other news, I might almost be able to do something in this game. But you know, it's what it is. Like I've said, this game is as much patience and perseverance as it is well, I would say as it is skill, but that would be me trying to say that I have skill. Something I'm not trying to imply. Oh, okay. That's definitely a showcase of not skill. Ah, whatever. I need to get the equipable ring that says gives you a force field, so nothing can come and attack you while you're wearing no armor. Really, what I'm saying is, if I could, I'd like to roleplay as a droidka. Get the bubble shield. Yeah, but you never take medication for it. Yeah. I mean, your body works itself out sometimes with that sort of thing, doesn't it? Ooh, you were closer that time. Again, I apologise, this is being a bit tedious. I'm almost tempted to go back to just taking them on, so that if I take them on enough times, they'll just stop spawning. But we'll see. I can also just get better. Honestly. Getting good is pretty... Others are constantly chugging stuff as soon as they get constipated. Yeah. Thing is though, Portable, some people are hypochondriacs, and some people actually get ill all the time. Everybody's got their own constitutions, haven't they? Mine right now in this game is about 40, I think. I haven't leveled it up too much. And yes, I need to go across this bridge properly. Like how it pushed her back. No. Run away from the missiles. Ooh. And then, this isn't Dark Souls 1. When I push through the mist, I have to... If I get hit, it will stop me from being able to go through the door on Dark Souls 2 I've been experiencing in the past. So I may just have to fight through this. I appreciate your run-through strategy, Portable, but I might go back to the fight through. It makes sense in my head. Both ways make sense in my head. But I think this might have to be the one. Sanctum Knight coin, that's 5. Is the boss is easy, he says. Oh no. If it's an easy boss, it's probably going to take me half an hour. Kind of wish there was a fire between this fire and the boss. I get why there's not a fire every 5 seconds, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it'd be nice, you know. No, it's like very easy. Alright. Okay, so when I lose, we can point and laugh. There's some bosses I've done like first time, like miraculously, and then this one's just going to be an absolute slaughter against me, I'm assuming, based on those words. I get what you're saying, Portable, but I know I know I have a tendency to buckle under the... Oh, no wonder I don't have my shield on. No wonder I took excess damage and couldn't block properly. Didn't have the thing to block properly with, dumbass. You used to be an adventurer like me. Whew, that was incredibly close though. So yeah, this is going to be more time consuming, but I think it will lead to a better result, me doing it this way. As long as I play relatively okay. Again, I'm not knocking the run-through strat. I've done run-through strats a few times at various points in the Souls games, but I don't feel like I can get away with this one. The hitboxes on the back are a bit funny when the enemy is mid or post attack. I've got a lot of these Radiant Life Gems, maybe. And I've got a lot of effigies. Maybe I just use an effigy. Hold on. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. Let's use an effigy. Crazy thought. Then take off the Ring of Binding. In favour of... I could go Hawk Ring. And then range out the things. You even say pig backwards. You mean G-I-P. So then the colours I then say is like yellow and green and orange. I'd be worried if my P was orange, but... G-I-P. Blue, red, green, red, blue. There you go. I did the thing for you. Magic defense. Yeah. Let's do that for now. Alright. So for the first time in a while, I don't have the Ring of Binding equipped. I have been stacking up the effigies. I didn't quite realise I had that many. Very helpful. And now I'm going to use them all within, like, this stream because I show no restraint. It's alright. It's all part of the system. I suppose. Okay, I was trying to go around you, but that's fine. You've been lurking in the shadows, not sleeping. You need to get some rest, buddy. You've been lurking in the shadows. You've been watching. I've been watching. I've been waiting in the shadows. I've been searching. Please, someone else tell me you remember the Rasmus. Actually, doesn't matter. I'm able to make an idiot of myself without acknowledgement. That's on me. Right, let's maybe shoot at this angle. They're going to be cheap with ranged magic spells. I'm going to be cheap and hit around pillars. You're scared for college. You'll nail it. Should probably see a doctor. You are a ranged user. I know. Tit for tat. They use stupid... Look at the curl on that spell. They're using stupid curly spells. I will attack back in kind. I don't want to backstab her. There's a little dude and the troll. Okay, the little dude did not give me the opportunity to do the thing I wanted to do. What? You? Lots of flinchy hits there. Can't say I agree with that, but it's what happened. I'm still not going to equip the... still don't need to equip the Ring of Binding. I've only lost a little bit here. Can I instead... Nullifies death but breaks. I still have kept that for something. Explodes at damage threshold. Sometimes deflect spells. Ooh! Sometimes deflect spells. I like that. How am I doing? I'm doing just well. Thank you, Portable. You is goo? Me is goo too. Thank you for asking. Yeah, sorry. That's unlike me breaking normal decorum and not saying is you goo. That's on me. I'll be even more goo-er when I get through this damn section. Actually go fight a boss. You know? Go on. Do it. I feel like these guys up ahead should be at their spawn limit now. Pretty much. It's the impression I get. But let's come on, come hit me. Come hither. Come hither. Excellent. And I want the first guy. You kill them 13 times to make them despawn. Oh, I didn't know what the... I knew there was a limit in this game, but I didn't know what the limit was. Look at you, Portable, being a genius and stuff. No difference to normal then. Okay. I feel like my bonk should have been quicker, but that's fine. Arch Strength robes, so I'm fairly certain I just about have all the armor set now. If I didn't already. Okay, come hit me. Yeah, I'll just preemptively bonk so that when they lunge in, they're bonked. Out you go. I don't think I've done it 13 times. Then. I take back my statement of this must be near the final one. I don't think it's quite double digits yet. Corrosive Urn. Urn credible. So let's see if I can just run straight in. I want to go straight in and bonk. Right. Something like that. What? That is a weird angle of a... Also, sometimes deflect spells, and it just deflect 2 out of the 2 spells in order there. There's a little dude down to my left. I can ignore him for a sec. Bonk. Zzz. What? Because watching this is watching the same loop is boring. I get that, Tony. Or do you also mean that you're still tired because you didn't get much in the way of rest? That much is also true. So I understand the Z's in both versions. Unga Bunga. Oh, the Unga Bunga is zzz. Yeah, fair enough. But Unga Bunga is the way. Unga Bunga is love. Unga Bunga is life. Don't worry, the next Souls game should be with like daggers or swords and with like dodges and parries and stuff. When in doubt, Unga Bunga out. Exactly. See, you got it. Oh, stupid little lizard next to me. Get out of here. And then the troll's going to hit me. So let's run away. The spell still got me. It's a shame. Right, let's do this. You're going to go and try and get to sleep again. Good idea. Wishing you a good rest. I'm going to ignore the troll. That one I can kind of ignore. Because when I get past that house, it seems to just not bother with me. Hey, spell deflected. Good. I like how it sometimes deflects spells, but it just seems to be like always. Is the ring broken maybe? But if I guard, I still take the damage, so if I just don't guard, I just deflect every spell. Okay, no, did not deflect that one. Never mind, it's not all. That sure seemed like a high number of them to be deflecting. Look at it go off. Ping. Right. I'm now under the damn... Hold on. There we go. I need to remember that there's several other mages up ahead. So let's try and avoid their damage. Can't get back up onto the thing I need to get on though. This is awkward. Okay. Phew. There was one particular soul arrow there that I feel should have hit me but didn't. Deflect. Oh yeah, there's also some big boys. Okay. Okay, let's die. Okay, never mind. Nearly there though. I have the feeling that when you say that the boss is really easy, that I'm probably going to do the boss first time and it's just this that's going to take forever. Is the new impression I get. Shame I haven't really got any other weapons that are as good as this. Because I'd love to kind of swap to something else cool, but I don't have much in the way of coolness. I mean, bonk stick is pretty cool, but I haven't got any other big hitters. Yeah, nothing really sticks out. Because I do like messing around. I have enjoyed messing around with different weapons throughout the campaign. The coolest one still was probably the blue moon sword. That was fun. But that was like right at the beginning of the campaign. Or playthrough, or however you want to describe it. I'm just used to describing things at the games at the moment as campaigns. I don't know, blame the strategy games for that one. Yeah, well. Yeah, they've stopped spawning the dudes. Right, these ones I've done 13 times spawnable. In response to your previous statement. That's one less issue. So now I need to delete the mages 13 times, and eventually I'll just be able to walk through the area. Now the question is, will I defeat every enemy 13 times first, or will I actually get through the area first? You decide. Because I feel like both are equal in odds, and both are equally plausible. I don't like the terrain around the area though in this part of the map. It's been rather annoying. That's it, deflect the spell. Then we'll back bonk like a backstab, but obviously I don't stab. I just kind of crush heavily. See, the bonk sticks are kind of satisfying. Is the thing. Can I hit you from here? Not with that bad aim. And I'm running low on bolts. I need to be careful. I've only got 726 of them now. little worrisome. Okay, let's ready the shot. Pew! Nice. Shame I can't just push forward to the fog from here in a straight line. There's a whole bunch of invisible, well not invisible, but just empty floors. Oh, okay, fine. Suit yourself, lady. I'm just gonna run past you then. Screw ya. Right. I'm doing it. Kinda. This is an area that's going to be difficult to heal up in, but let's try. Nice. The deflect missile ring is actually really good there. Or did really well there, I should say. Right, let me in. See, the melee enemies hit me. If this was Dark Souls 1, I was through. Because this is Dark Souls 2, I am poo? I don't know. I'm dead. I'm dead. Let's make that distinction clear. Quite honestly. Never mind. This is one of those "you suck, you jackass" kind of moves. Oh yeah, I haven't talked much about my weekend away yet, but we were playing mini golf, and as you can probably guess, I made like 100 Happy Gilmore references. Whenever my mates were about to take a shot, I'd be like, "You suck, you jackass." And then I did the "why don't you go? Come on, ball, go to your home" bit. So I had fun. And good times were had by me. Right, through we go. So yeah, I will need to take this slow. That there truly helped make my decision clear. Oh, maybe not run into the spells. Deflect working in my favour. No. You're not going to soul arrow me there. Get off it. Get out of here. And as before, I want to see about just ranging this person out. So I'm planning to make them... My plan to make them extinct, then run through. A little bit of both portable. I plan to win. However the results may be, I plan to get through here and actually get to the damn boss. If that involves making them all extinct, then it makes them all extinct. But the plan is to conveniently get through, and hopefully if I can make it a cakewalk, also make it a cakewalk. But we'll see. Again, these mage ladies are annoying. I know that the player missiles, magic missiles, hone in, but it's annoying when the AI does it somehow. Because obviously that's how it works. Right. Hit you? Right. Then run past the stupid guy in the water and the troll. There's even a more egregious part of this area. Ahead. Excellent, Portable. I can't wait for it to be even more egregious. That's exactly what I look for. And this guy still follows me, but that's okay. The troll's too fat to follow me through. Or hippo, or whatever the hell they're meant to be. I don't know, they're just kind of hippo trolls, aren't they? Okay. I'll draw you in. So I don't have to deal with you and the lady. That's it, through you come. Good stuff. And yeah, the pathology is the less missiles I've got to deal with at any one time, the better. Riveting. Absolutely Portable. It's definitely not boring at all. And definitely wasn't one of the definitely wasn't an instance as to why I stopped playing the game at one of the times. Can't remember which part it was, but there was a part where I was just like getting so bored. Was it the lead up to Eliana maybe? The fight's kind of unique, but the walk to it, the path to it is annoying. Okay, that missile way homed in on there. That feels a little bit cheaty. Then again, I'm the one hiding behind a pillar, so who am I talking to? Right. What? Okay, good. You may be witnessing the one though, Portable. This may eventually be it. You get to mage me from all the way back there. You having a laugh? See, this is why I wanna freaking take them all down, because you just get like magicked upon for like 5 million years. If I go too close, those guys over there will want to hit me. But I need to heal up. Whew. Isn't it so exciting to be hit by like 7 different projectiles at one time? Okay. Another one down. Good deflection. Oh yeah, and let's not forget the stupid lizard guys. I sure didn't forget about them. Except they totally did. But don't tell them. Secret between you and me. And then they hit you while you're doing those attacks. And then continue to hit you from a mile away. Well, that wasn't very good. Right. No, stop hitting me. Come on. Alright, I'm just going to run back then. Remember when I said this might be the one and then I just got every single person alerted on me? What a boring area. Sheesh. It doesn't get much worse than this. I mean... it's kind of bad. I might just equip that archer's ring and see if I can snipe them out from like a mile away. They've got so much range. That range they've got is so egregious. Again, the little lizards around here aren't a problem. I can ignore those. So we've basically cleared out part 1 of the area. I've already got to a decent character level, so I'm not fussed about not being able to keep the souls around here. It's actually not a concern to me. Put on damage negation stuff and consumables. Yeah, but that just... I mean, I've got the magic deflection ring on. I'm sorted. That sounds like something a sensible person would do, Portable. Sheesh. That doesn't sound like my decorum. Do I have any magic stamina recovery speed? Like the sound of that, to be fair. Ooh, this one's been done 13 times. Nice. So this one's probably been done 11 or 12 times. I've only killed that first one a couple times more than this one. So this part's almost walkable. Of course, the last bit's nowhere near walkable because I've barely even killed some of the back ones. But at least there's less issues. The further away we stray from issues, the better. Yeah, I'm going to try this real quick. How far back can I be? I could be quite far back with this. Okay, I like this. Seems like there's like the walls in this part of the ruins here ahead actually are like not fully. You can shoot through them. So that's what it looks like. So if I'm back here, does the ring give me enough range to hit her over there? Almost. Almost. She still outranges me. Dark Souls is like Bioshock. I've only really played the first Bioshock. But a man chooses, a slave obeys. Three is Infinite, right? Bioshock Infinite? That one's number 3? That does look pretty good, to be fair. Right, can I hit you from back here? Probably not. I'm purposely going way above, by the way. I'm looking to see if it's draw distance or if it's drop. It's distance. I was fairly certain that'd be the case. I just had to make sure. Then I'll go this way instead. This guy needs to go. These little lizards are a pain. Again, the troll is not so much of a pain. I think I'll take off the ring though, now. Gradually restores hit points. Ring of Restoration it is. That seems pretty appropriate for the current scenario, considering that I'm doing a couple pot shots and just kind of running away. Then I'll replace it with something better for the boss. Kind of dookie myself out with bad camera maneuvers. Archdrake gloves. Yeah, I've probably got like 4 of those at this point. Yeah, already taking 2 spells at the same time. That's not annoying or anything. I even left the place, mate. Who do you think you're trying to shoot? Right. Right, that's one. Right, that back one's the annoying one. Her range is ridiculously big. That's it. Let the soul arrow hit the pillar. Then come from the shadows. I know, it's cheap, but so's sending 7 mages at me at one time. That bloke is stirring some bloody trouble and telling him to bugger off. Exactly. You got it, Porble. What a sod. Oh, little lizard trying to hit me. I say trying because he once again missed. Nice try. Okay, I've now moved too far away from the other mages for them to hit me. Let's finish him off. Again, if I get rid of some of these mages, I can be more inclined to push in. But as it currently stands, I'm not really in position for it. Yeah, I may have to just sacrifice the fact that I need to take a hit to deal a hit. That was an accidental hit of the wall. That second one, not much so. Okay, good. Oh, forgot about you. Alright. This one requires standing a little more into the opening. Do I like capitalism or socialism more? I mean, they're both rather like extreme idealisms really when you think about it, aren't they? Thing is that there's not many socialist countries either. I live in a capitalist world, but I think the socialism ideals are better. But I can't say I have enough first-hand knowledge to really say regarding socialism. Whoop. And again, well, that's it. Good job, RB. You eventually worked. Well, let's use another effigy. I'm sitting on a load of them. Okay. Effigies don't also heal you. I was treating them like humanities in the first game. My bad, my bad. Let's hit the mage behind. Okay. Then I'm running away from the... There's no country with either or because most countries give tax money to poor people. Exactly. Suppose that's one way of looking at it. And you're not wrong. That is indeed a part of the system. America is purely capitalistic, yes. Ah, I chose the wrong time to drink. Drinking right in front of the enemy. What do you mean it doesn't work? I think I'll keep on the regen shield. The regen shield is kind of okay for now. Will certainly help matters. It won't not help, if you know what I mean. So this first area is cleared, and the second area is clear up to the second witch. I don't actually know what the enemies are called. I can just call them witches, right? Because that's what they're being. Let's be honest with ourselves. Also, do I seriously have on the cat ring right now? Why don't I take that off? Oh no, it's because of my armour. The Sanctum Knight armour gives the cat ring effect. That's it. I remember. I want to leave it on. I don't want to take off the armor. It just happen to have the cat ring effect. And that one got bored as well. So that's kind of 2 sections just like gone. Again, I understand that this is a pain to deal with. Trust me, I'm living it. But look at how much is now cleared up to. That's very helpful. Getting hit by the arrow right there, not helpful. Nice miss. That's the only thing I'll say about bonk sticks. It feels like they're inaccurate to an extent. Right. Okay, let's run. Run away. Through the building. Nice swings, little guy. That definitely worked. Good double kill. Who knows, maybe that was even the last one of some of the lizard boys. Here we go, folks. Unky's back. Exactly, Leo. Exactly. I am back on it with the Dark Souls 2. For every time I stream Dark Souls 2, I'm a little bit closer to completing it. Fairly decent logic. Don't worry, the next Roblox stream will be Sunday, I think. So, for now we are here. On paper, digital socialism is better. Yes, for sure. You're playing ink games and you're a guard. Sounds fun, Leo? Well, neither of them are perfect systems, are they, Portable? They each have their own flaws. Such is the way of life, you know? You can be a guard in hide and seek. Oh, that's cool. What's not cool is these witches. Stop throwing spells at me, you shouldn't be able to see me. They fire off the spells before I've even walked around the corner and they immediately hone in on me. It's because not all people are born equal. Exactly, Portable. And that, contextually speaking, is just an unfortunate fact of life. And the guards hunt the leftover seekers for money. Ah, that's interesting, Leo. Adds a bit of spice to the variety, doesn't it? Okay. Around. I'm probably going to be hit by 2 spells. I think this is the time I'd need to re-equip the spell ring rather than the regen ring. Maybe not though. But maybe so. Where is it? Right. There we go. Deflect ring is on. I think I need to pull back. Try and make it that only this one is attacking me. And then go for it. Go for her. Yeah, this will work. Again, this is cheap, but this area is kind of cheap too. You may have killed Black. Ah, it's a free-for-all, isn't it? You're not expected to group together. Besides, given the time, I'm sure that Black is probably just AFK anyway. He's at school. He's got the educations to be doing. You feel like I'm token listening to your yapping. Not at all. I'm hearing you out. Right, let's hit the front guys this time. And I'll pull them away from the mage, so I don't have to deal with her stupidity while also fighting the guys. That was a better system. And then it just comes down to just getting stun locked. Ah. That's saying then it just comes down to bonking them and taking them out. Oh well. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Everyone I take down is a step towards them not coming back. It's fine. No, not the you died screen. I know, Leah, we've only seen it about 600 times in Dark Souls 2 here. And I can't even remember what happened to the death counter in Dark Souls 1. I just remember there being a lot of 69s. A lot of them. Can't even remember if I tallied it up at the end. I think I did. And the number was a little skewed because I added a couple extra deaths here because I forgot to put some deaths in at other points. So I probably died about the same as the death counter, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. But it was a lot. You think nihilism is plenary? I mean, I'm fairly pessimistic portable for the most part, so I kind of I can sit right with nihilism. But nihilism's a completely different mindset to socialism or you've gone from talking about capitalism and socialism, which are fiscal, the equivalent of fiscal reforms within society, to nihilism, which itself is a life grind mindset. Feels a little conflictory, or you know, off the beaten track from the previous. I mean, you're welcome to think of it however you want, Portable. Everybody's got their own mind. Just because I say that I agree with it doesn't mean that you necessarily now have to agree with it just because I said it. That'd be weirder. To say, oh, someone else said that it's good, so I must now say it's good. I also certainly wouldn't want to tie down someone's opinions like that. Bonk. Down you go. I will tie down that lizard boy. He needs to just be out of the game. Okay, now we get to go. I get to go through the stupid, extra grindy enemies of stupid now. Let's not forget that when I came to this zone, I actually had about 1,000 arrow bolts before I started having to do this area. I'm down to 600. Goes to show. Goes to show. Right. Let's grab you. So last time I came through here, 2 of the witches were attacking me. There we go. I was about to say what happened to the second one. She's still on it. And she's able to see me as clear as ever. Even around the side of the building. In a direction that she shouldn't be able to see or attack at. Your ideology is that thighs are absolute. In a thick thighs save lives kind of matter. You know what? That's an ideology I can get behind. You're not exactly wrong with it. That is an absolute. Oh, I wasn't even saying it as a joke, but yeah, that works too. Didn't even think about that as a premise, but yeah. Ow. That's mean. Can you stop hitting me, please? And then what's annoying is you try and fight that specific one that's down the corridor here. Oh no, actually this is the one at the side. Because I already took down the one that's straight down the corridor. No, it is the one that's annoying to attack. I'm misremembering the memory. I've already done it like 5 times. Also. Okay, ready the shot. Take it out. Never mind. I did one of those too. Okay. We're both landing our hitboxes in the pillar. I'm fine with having my hitbox in the pillar as long as hers is too. That's equal. That's measure for measure. Now, can I hit you? What? There's another one. Forgot about this one. So a good thing I couldn't hit the guard over there. Don't know how I've done this so many times and I'm already forgetting which enemies are where. It's almost a knack at this point. To be that memory / skill issued. I want to get the item up there. It's probably pointless, but I want it. But just for the posterity of getting it. Okay, that soul arrow hit me. Good deflection. What? Why am I? Oh. It was just another soul arrow from that enemy. Okay. Little further forward. Okay. Move away from the mage. Whoop. Nope. Okay, you can have damage. Nice. It's not the most... It wasn't the cleanest combat, but I've won-ish. Finally. I know, Portable, I know. I'm sorry. I apologise for the inconvenience. It was as annoying for you as it was for me. I get that, and I'm sorry. This person doesn't even know if they want to attack me anymore. Alright? Okay. The hitboxes on some of the gradients around here have been a bit funny. Alluring Skull. I knew it wasn't going to be anything useful. I didn't know it was going to be that useful. Useless. Okay. Right. So let's do this boss first. The boss needs to be done first time, right? Right. You know what, I kind of want to chuck a bomb at these. Couple of them. Bang. Bang. Was there a reason for that? Not really. Impulse. You really want to know the truth? I felt like it, so I did it. Ooh. Excellent. Right, there's a fire here. I'm content. I know it just reset the mushrooms behind me. I don't really care. Right, now I don't have to go through the stupid bit again. Get ready for Hell 2.0. Oh no. York's ring broken. Oh well, I don't need it anymore anyway. But that's not a good sign. So it broke that ring. It can broke anything. Broke anything? Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to get rid of this so that it doesn't break anything else. Honestly wasn't previously paying attention to the fact that that gas that they emit can break stuff. But now I know. Right, Hell 2.0, let's go. Let's 2.0 go. Oh no, it really is going to be Hell 2.0. Oh. Why did you have to tell me? It was, to be fair, you telling me made no bearing as to whether or not it was coming. It was coming regardless. Even if you didn't tell me it was coming. Unless this, I can't make Soul Arrow attack the alluring skulls. If I could, that would have been an awesome idea. In either case, I'm just going to probably just tank through it. Do the tank thing. I can't remember how much it is for me to level up. 23,000. You know what? You know where my head's going. I know this seems silly, but... that's because it is silly. Yeah. Wrong one? Oh well, I've made progress today and that's what matters. It's been very awkward, but progress has indeed been made. Right, you periodically bring out the juice. What just happened? I reset the area. Which brings back all the enemies. When you rest at a fire, it brings back the enemies. Oh no, my rings. Oh, that's not good. That's what I get for going too gung-ho. I can equip different rings. You fell in the void and died. Skill issue. Right. Oh. I didn't hit the thing I thought I hit, but I did hit something I didn't think I hit. Right, everything's at risk. And there's a dark spirit. Alright, I think the time has come to regroup here. So I need to... the leveling up thing I wanted to do, I don't think I'm doing. I'll grab back them souls. So, let's be careful. Okay, this is worse than the area. You don't say. This truly is a Hell 2.0. I think you're onto something, Portable. Okay, let's be careful with Big Boy. I need to bolt him out. I don't want to keep having to freaking break everything. You're back because you can't sleep. Well, as much as it's nice to have you back, it sucks that you can't get to sleep. Hi, America Bull. You now got your B3737 AM warning sim. Amazing stuff. Good job, America Bull. That means very... I don't understand quite what that means, but I'm pleased for you. If I run through as soon as I spawn, he doesn't get time to spew gas. Ah, but if I kill him, he doesn't get the chance to spew gas anymore at all. But yeah, I do hear where you're coming from. I'm just going to grab the... You'll go stream on Twitch? Hope the stream goes well, Tony. Thanks for coming by. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, let's just take our souls. Where's this bonfire then? So I know to come back here. I'm just making sure I know what's going on. Roy's resting place. Okay, so it's here. In the Shrine of Amana. Looks like I missed a... Yeah, I guess B737 was a Boeing, but I mean, like, I don't quite know what you mean by an warning sim and the egg puss. But you know what? As I say, it's not for my knowledge, it's for your knowledge. As long as you're happy with it, I'm happy with it for you. Right, let's get the rings repaired. The rings are more important than level up right now, I feel. Repair everything? Maybe not these two, actually. Let's keep the souls and quickly grab a couple thousand more and come back to level up. So I've saved the serpent ring. I don't need the fire resistance as much. Why are you pooing me? I am right. I like that one. That's good. Okay, let's go sometimes deflect spells. And increase magic defense. Or increase hit points, stamina and load. Let's go hit points and stamina, I think. Oh, don't hit the lady. I assume if I kill the lady, it screws things over entirely. Which is why I haven't even messed with it. It's an oral warning simulator. Oh, that's cool. Sounds good. What about Marxism? I mean, that's a lot of people named Mark. Just saying. Why do they need to be together in one room, you know? Right, don't step too close to the gases. Gain souls. Yeah, let's see if I can do this area a little quicker than before. I think what I'll do is I'll just chip everything out and see what I can get done. It's more in line with economical ideologies. Yeah, it sure is. Very true. Right, this area also has an invading spirit, supposedly. So let's immediately try and get to a spot that the spells don't hit me if I move slightly to the left. Or to the right, I mean, I suppose. Then I can just come out bop. I will inchworm this. I understand there's somebody to my side also attacking me. If I can stop one, I can then stop the other one. Oh, screw you two, I guess we'll... And I suppose that I'm still deflecting some of these shots. Yorg's ring at risk. Why? Are they damaging the ring with my spells? Oh, because it's being used to deflect spells. Screw it, I'll just wear a magic resistance ring then. Doesn't matter what I do to the leprechaun as long as I get the pot of gold, I suppose. You thought I died. That's a bit extreme for one day. Wonder what you must have thought when I went away last weekend. I was away for a whole 3 days. Okay. Invaded by a dark spirit. Oh, and there's an item around the sides. The 3 days you were making a funeral. Well, at the beginning of the 3 days I was at a funeral. So I guess that makes two of us. Okay, you're just going to be a pain. Oh, too early. Oh. I can't even use a of fire right now. I can let this invading spirit finish me off, and then pick up the souls from literally camp. Or just do this. You sure you want to be here, particular Kindle, or... Okay. It's doing all sort of fancy stuff by dodging to the side, and I'm just like, bonk. That's right. Up you get. When will I do an Undertale stream? I don't know. Some point. Just because you give me a suggestion doesn't mean I'm going to do it immediately. But I'm sure I'll get round to it. Oh yeah, it's the lady I speak to. I don't need to speak to him yet. Let's speak to her to level up. How many days was the funeral? What do you mean how many days? It was just once. It was just for a couple hours portable. Let's see here. Extra endurance for the stamina, maybe? I think was my plan. You do it for 2 days, sometimes 3. Really? Oh no, it was far shorter than that. It was far shorter than that. I have no idea what you talk about, Geo Guy. But you just carry on. Also, Geo Guy, you say I've done literally one Plague Inc. stream, but don't forget Plague Inc. is in the last Rogue run, and also it'll be in the next one. Spoilers, as that's mostly recorded. Thought it was standard to do it 2 days. Over here that it's literally just like the funeral is just like just nowhere near as long as that portable. The body stays around for longer than that, but the actual service of a funeral is far shorter. Like my dad's funeral was only, I want to say, an hour and a half. Went by pretty quickly, honestly. But no, I saw his body after he died, which was a month before the funeral, you know? So it's a little bit, I suppose the process of it all is a little bit different, isn't it? Well, I don't really need to aim down sight. I can just punch out. There we go. Nice. Yeah, all good, Portable, thank you. I appreciate your commiserations. But most of everything, it's now, the whole process has been done now. They'll give my uncle his ashes once they're done. because his ashes are half being scattered in the crematorium and then half given to us so we can send them to sea. So once that's done, that's then truly his body put fully to rest. Okay. Speaking of putting people to rest, let's get rid of this silly witch. Oh, solid bravo and a petrified dragon bone, which I think it's something to do with curing diseases and healing. Or is it poison and healing? Something or other. In either case, let's see if I can get some of this done. Imagine if I can just bash through it now. Just like get it all done this turnaround. That'd be great. I'm not saying I will, it's wishful thinking. Right, you're out. More large souls. Mind you, the common misconception that attorneys gather to family to split the inheritance. To be fair, I thought me and the family were going to get together to read the last will and testament, but instead my uncle just texted my sister. I thought it would have been a nice thing for us to have sat together and got everything together, but it was easily and quickly done. Demon of Song. Alright, Frog Boy. Okay, so I need to hit you when you're out. Ow. Also, I meant to guard and I accidentally shield bashed. Right. So... they used to do it quite a while ago because of lower literacy rates. Yeah. You know what? That makes sense. What do you mean you can push fast, guy? That was definitely not able to push past the guy as you spawn. It's a shame. I'll just use a different ring. I'm just going to take him out normally now then. That was not very push past him. But yeah, what you say makes sense about the literacy thing. Let's reset so that nothing else breaks here. Because it resets the... yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I hear what you mean, Paul, but I know that was probably just an unfortunate circumstance. But I think I'm just going to range him out every time, because that way it's guaranteed that I don't get gassed. Again, I hear what you're saying, but I think it's just more secure for me to just do this. It just guarantees, doesn't it? That's all. That way nothing is truly at risk, but it was a good venture to try and see if I could push around it. But I am skill issued. I'd rather just do things the convenient way. The hole is the... what? It's literally that small of a platform? But moving slightly to the left was enough? Alright. Fine. Have it your way. Again, the soul losses in between the dying parts here isn't really my concern. It's the annoyance and the time taken to do it all that's more the problem, in my mind. So let's see here. Yep. I've got an okay angle. Except when it raises on its hind legs. Like that. Alright, down you go. Then let's run past but not fall down. So I need to stay this side of things. I'm just gonna run past them. This is if this was the part that you, if this bit specifically is the annoying part, it's not too bad. But unless you're counting that boss that I've got to do down here, or is the boss down here the one that was the easy one? If so, yeah, I definitely squandered it. So I have an idea. Let's see how my idea works. No, it moves. Okay. My thought was to try and just range it, but no, it moves. Slam. Ow. You hurt? Oh no. How did I not get hit there? Also, you'd have thought I could still hit like the back legs or something, but apparently not. Well, he's using body slam. And he makes himself immune to damage, or some such. And then body slams again. Yeah, I'm not... Did I say it was after a month? Yeah? Because you don't get funerals over here till at least a few weeks after somebody dies. Funerals aren't an immediate thing that's possible over here. That's probably why it works differently. Ow. This guy's kind of annoying. What do you mean other services all busy? Oh no, he got taken in to the hospital when he died. But I just mean to get the list for funeral parlours and stuff is so long over here that you don't. It's not like somebody dies and immediately your funeral service is ready, sort of thing. You have to wait. Put simply, you want bombs? Eat my bomb. Unnecessary but kind of fun. You thought it was usually a week. It may well be over there, but over here it's not. Alright, he's gone. Good. Right, then let's run through. So is it this thing that you said was meant to be an easy boss? Because if so, I am... I mean, on top of also falling into this hole, pretty much failing pretty hard. I mean, the falling in the hole thing the first time was unfortunate. The second time right there was stupidity. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Who knows, maybe I'll defeat this thing 13 times soon enough already. From being Derpicus Maximus. Yeah. Okay. Down to 460 bolts already. Wow. My bolt supplies, they do be running low. Don't worry, I can see the little one in front of me. And I know there's one to the side of me. You tried. Out you go. And jump attack. Okay, don't fall in the hole. Run around the pillars. Ignore everything. Be successful, kind of. And then fight stupid immune jumping stupid. Okay. Let's give this a go. Right, let's defeat this boss first time. A bit late for that, you might think. Nope, this is the first time. Clearly. Yeah. Seaman of Dong. Oh, no, he didn't. Seaman of Dong. Right, he's going to jump. Go on. If I just keep him close enough to me, he might decide to not body slam as much. Maybe. Too late. Oh no, that actually was okay. What was I saying about the body slam? Never mind. Maybe I need to treat the body slam like I would do Jindahad. When it goes up for the slam, head for the back legs. Body slams are free, exactly, which is why I want to keep it close to the edge of the map next to me. Really? Oh man, the hand swipe. Letting you down, boss. Letting you down. My bad. Right, I'm not quite at the big mushroom no longer spawning. Would be nice if I was. But I can't be too far off at this point already. Wonder if I time it right, if I stand right on the edge, if I can just run through in the middle of the... Nope. Run away. It's got a little bit of a time before it activates, it seems. So I can see what you were saying about the running through the smoke. The mist, however you wish to describe it. I wouldn't quite call it mist, because it definitely hits me. So just to check, this isn't like a stupid DLC area, right? I'm definitely on an okay flight path. Feel like I'm gonna be slipping back into a DLC zone soon enough. Nope. Too far to the side and you just fall off the edge. Let's not do that. That lizard guy seems to have a completely wrong trajectory. It's the correct path. Amazing. Thank you, Portable, for letting me know. Wish I could open up this door without the spell ladies hitting me. I've seen all the DLC zones already. So if I just ignore the places where I've been to, I won't hit DLC zones. See, look at that. One of them still hit me through the thing. Right. Here we go. Okay. 2 instances of damage in. Ooh. I haven't seen that move yet. Interesting. I mean, that second hand shouldn't have been able to have hit me, considering that it was the left hand as I was on the right side, but okay. That is truly the freest attack. Maybe not. Okay, not the follow-up swipes. I take it back. I assume it's meant to grab me and deal a whole bunch of damage there. Where it does that little grab. Sure. Oh yeah, the hands go both ways, and a slam after. Huh. Okay. Well, what do you know? Well. Okay, let's ignore the back ones now. I just want to take out the one that comes along to attack. Again, this is ruining my my bolt reserve, but they can be replaced for 10 souls each. I've got a lot of consumable souls in the inventory. That's something that I need to realise. I've actually got quite a lot of souls banked. Including all the boss souls that I could consume instead of getting the weapons. Which is I'll see how I feel. Ow, excuse me. Do you mind? You do mind. And that guy just seems to keep jumping at a completely wrong direction. A little bit curiouser every time I see it. Yeah, they would have hit me from so far away. Right, let's take this out this time. Go on, first time. I can do this first time. I believe in me. Or some such. What do you mean my previous souls were here? This is the first time I've been down here. What are you talking about? Okay. Right. I was trying to move to the side there. I noticed a bit too late though. Bit too late on the second slam. Sweep arms? Nope, just the two. Okay. Must be based on health. Ow. Yeah, that will do. Nice. If I'm quick enough, I can get a hit in before it does the hood over. Even if I'm at his back. Sweep. And sweep. Yeah. Okay, that one just hit the side. I shouldn't have gone for an attack as it was unhooding. Should have just guarded the attack and then gone for a hit. Sheesh. Come on, silly, stupid. Foreskin demon. It really is just a foreskin demon if you think about it hard enough. Yay! This works. There we go. Brute force sport. Brute force. Take it down enough times, work my way through. Stupid lizard guy that just keeps seeming to dodge into the wrong direction for absolutely no reason at all. And I've taken way too much damage there. What's up with that? Alright. There's got to be something I can do in my setup. I still want to just keep on the covetous ring. Stamina's good. Increased defense when hit points is low. Might need to be replaced with something else, honestly. Maybe I just go increase physical attack, honestly. I think it's a bit early for the Ring of Life protection. I've not got much else better, honestly. Right now, I'll just raise maximum hit points. I'm sure that'll be fine. Sure, it will probably do very little, but it's a little better than what some of the other rings would have done. I wonder. Nope. I learned. Jump. So if I think I'd rather force up body slams and run from one side to another. If I can. Unless he's going to do the charge attack. Nah, that's just a slam. Okay, yeah, let's just try this. Don't think I can fall down in this area. Good. Let's just keep an eye on him. Ah, missed the hands. From far away he's going to charge and shoot particles. Yeah. He did body slam once. But I'll take my luck on that. I want to stay at a medium range then. So he's just enticed enough to slam. But enough to still I was going to say something about being out of the hit range, but oh well. I tried. If I'm too close, he does the stupid hand thing. Like that. Okay. Slam, move back. Yet somehow still took damage. I kind of dispute that, but that's okay. He's going to miss all of his hand slams. Right, now what? Charge? You saw he jumped back. Ow. Crazy hitbox on that attack, I have to say. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. Oh good, it doesn't actually outright kill. It just does a lot of damage. Be nice if you could stop getting away with hitting me on the body slams, even though I'm a bit far out. Slam. Yeah, I feel like that hitbox is bogus on the slams. Kind of why I would have preferred to have just dealt with the projectiles from range, I think, and then move in as they were going off. But this is okay. Couldn't even roll out either. There goes all my Radiant Life Gem backups. My own fault though. I'm the one that chose to use them. Right. Nope. Ooh. Da. It's like one hit away. Just hit it. There you go. Didn't need to be that difficult. Hello. I like to make things look difficult. You're welcome. Demon of Song Soul. Key to the Embedded. Okay. Key to the Embedded. I somehow don't think that's the key that they keep saying I need a key to get in the big doors, but I could try it. In either case, let's where's the... Oh, I haven't got any equipped on my thing. Do I have any in inventory? No. Destroys Ashen Idol. Not bothered about that. That was in a previous area. And I've got a lockstone. Oh. I think I need to use that on one of the rat parts. Actually. Right. No homeward bone. And I don't want a dark sign. So I walk back. Let's just make sure I'm not missing an area here. Because I just saw that. Almost would have skipped this. Not gonna lie. No wait, this is where I came from. Hold on a minute. In that case then, did I see another thing over here? Yeah, this was the entrance. This was the way I was going to miss. Or something. No, hold on. I'm confuzzled. Oh, well, whatever. All roads lead to Rome, right? Okay. This is going to be the key for this door then. No? Alright. Anything else in here? Nope, that's cool. Alright. Please don't give me anything too difficult, game. I'm currently at half health and wanting to just go back to spend some souls. Please don't hurt me. My regen ring is out of use. Such is life. I do have the kills restore hit points ring still okay. As a possible alternative. Okay. Onwards. Right, I forgot to check what that fire was called, but we'll come back to it at some point. Let's just level up and replace the bolts, I think. Endurance? I can get behind endurance. Then let's replace all the bolts. Because they are infinite after all. Shame that he has a limited amount of heavy bolts. But such is life. Alright, back to where I was. Which was not Broom Tower. Or the Farfire. It was Shrine of Manamana. Into the... Hold on. Oh no. I forgot to actually look. I assume it's the Farfire. That's a shame. I'm just going off fields now. Yeah, this was it. Kind of thought there'd be a mirage wall there for some reason. Alright. Anything this side either? Bonfire, but not here. Well, I mean, I've literally just seen a bonfire, so doesn't matter if there's not a bonfire here for the moment, unless you're telling me that the path leads back around and you'll need one. I'm not too concerned. Alright. Oh no, are these like the stupid ones that jump on you and then explode? Doesn't seem to be the case. They just seem to be dudes. Oh no. There's little dudes and then there's big dude firing freaking skulls. Lots of big dudes firing skulls. Annoying, in fact. Okay. Cool.